Imagine finding spare change in your pocket and discovering a single coin worth more than a luxury car or even a mansion. What if I told you that one penny could be valued at a mind-blowing 904 million? Welcome to the Profit Show, where hidden treasures might be closer than you think. Today, we're revealing 3 astonishingly rare coins that could transform your fortune overnight. First up, the 1983 P quarter dollar. To most, it's just another coin, but a unique error variant of this quarter has soared in value, recently fetching up to $475,000 at auction. Next, the 1776 to 1976 D Eisenhower dollar. Most are common, but a rare error version shocked collectors when it sold for $175,000. But the real showstopper? The 1982 D penny, an error coin now worth a jaw-dropping $904 million. Curious if you might own one of these life-changing coins? Subscribe to Profit Show and uncover the secrets hiding in your change.
Introducing the legendary 1983 P Mint Mark quarter dollar coin, a seemingly ordinary piece of pocket change, yet one with a staggering value of $475,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single quarter, minted in Philadelphia in 1983, has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts worldwide, fetching a price that rivals luxury cars and even small homes. What makes this coin so extraordinary? Why has it become one of the most sought-after treasures in the world of numismatics? Today, we unravel the mysteries, the history, and the hidden secrets behind the 1983 P quarter dollar, guiding you through every step of its fascinating journey. And remember, this story is just one of many we explore on The Profit Show. Don't forget to subscribe if you crave more tales of hidden wealth and rare currency. Let's begin by setting the stage. The 1983 P quarter dollar, at first glance, looks identical to millions of others produced that year. It features the familiar image of George Washington on the obverse, the proud eagle on the reverse, and the subtle P mint mark denoting its origin from the Philadelphia Mint. But beneath this unassuming surface lies a tale of rarity, a twist of fate, and a perfect storm of circumstances that transformed this coin into a modern legend. To understand the allure of the 1983 P quarter, we need to journey back to the early 1980s, a time of economic uncertainty and shifting priorities for the U.S. Mint. In 1982 and 1983, the Mint faced rising costs and significant budget constraints. As a result, they made a critical decision. They would not produce official mint sets for those 2 years. Mint sets, for those new to the world of numismatics, are special collections of uncirculated coins packaged and sold directly to collectors. Without these sets, collectors had only one option to obtain coins from 1983, pulling them directly from circulation. But here's where things get interesting. Coins that enter circulation are exposed to the rigors of daily life, scratches, dents, and the wear and tear of passing from hand to hand. Finding a pristine, uncirculated 1983 P quarter became nearly impossible. Most examples show signs of heavy use, with few surviving in the flawless condition that serious collectors demand. This unique historical twist created a scarcity, an artificial rarity, where none should have existed. Now, let's dig deeper. What exactly elevates the value of a 1983 P quarter dollar to the sensational sum of $475,000? The answer lies in a combination of factors: condition, errors, and the elusive allure of perfection. First, condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. Numismatists use a system called the Sheldon scale, which rates coins from 1 to 70 based on their state of preservation. A coin graded MS 67 or higher, a true mint state beauty with virtually no flaws, commands extraordinary premiums. For the 1983 P quarter, examples in superb, uncirculated condition are so rare that, when one appears at auction, collectors are willing to pay astronomical sums. One such quarter, preserved in near-perfect condition against all odds, sold for $475,000, etching its place in history. But there's more to the story. Some 1983 P quarters are valuable not only because of their condition, but also due to striking errors or unique varieties. For example, certain coins from this year display dramatic die cracks, off-center strikes, or doubled dies, quirks created during the minting process that transform an ordinary coin into a one-of-a-kind artifact. Error coins are a thrilling aspect of numismatics, with each discovery adding a new layer of intrigue and value. Let's walk through the key steps to identifying and potentially discovering your own 1983p quarter treasure. Step 1. Check for the mint mark. Examine the obverse, head side, of your quarter, just to the right of Washington's ponytail. The P mint mark confirms it was struck in Philadelphia in 1983. Without this, the coin's potential value drops dramatically. Step 2. Assess the condition. Lightly handle the coin, ideally with cotton gloves to avoid adding fingerprints or oils. Examine it under good lighting, looking for signs of wear, scratches, or nicks. If your coin appears flawless, with crisp details and a lustrous, unblemished surface, you may have something special. Step 3. Look for errors or varieties. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the coin closely. Are there any unusual features, doubled letters, missing details, or extra lines? These could be evidence of minting errors that increase value. Step 4. Consult a professional. If you believe your coin is in exceptional condition or displays a unique error, consult a reputable coin dealer or submit it to a professional grading service. Certified grades from organizations like PCGS or NGC can dramatically boost a coin's market value and make it attractive to high-end collectors. Step 5. Stay informed and connected. The world of numismatics is ever-evolving, with new discoveries and trends emerging regularly. Join coin collecting clubs, follow auction results, and stay engaged with the community. Knowledge is power, and sometimes profit. But the allure of the 1983p quarter isn't just about money. It's about the thrill of the hunt, the romance of history, and the satisfaction of holding a piece of America's past. Each coin tells a story of the people who used it, the hands it passed through, and the improbable journey from everyday change to numismatic superstar. Let's zoom out for a moment and explore why coins like the 1983p quarter fascinate collectors around the world. Numismatics, the study and collection of currency, is much more than a hobby. It's a window into our cultural heritage, a way to trace the evolution of art, technology, and society. Every coin is a miniature time capsule, capturing the values, politics, and aspirations of its era. The U.S. quarter itself has a rich history. First introduced in 1796, it has undergone countless changes in design, composition, and symbolism. The Washington quarter, first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, has become an enduring icon. Over the years, special editions, state quarters, and limited releases have fueled waves of collecting excitement. But the 1983p, because of its rarity and high grade and the absence of mint sets, stands as a pinnacle of modern numismatics. Curiously, the 1983p quarter is not alone in its fame. Its companion, the 1982p quarter, shares a similar story due to the same lack of mint sets. These coins, when found in pristine condition, are highly prized by collectors. They serve as a reminder that sometimes the most valuable treasures are hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered in a handful of change, a forgotten drawer, or a family heirloom. The world of valuable currency doesn't end with quarters. Throughout history, coins and paper money have been minted with errors, low mintages, or unique features that set them apart. Consider the 1943 copper penny, the 1913 Liberty Head nickel, or the 2000 Sacagawea Cheerios dollar, each with its own story of rarity, discovery, and fortune. Collectors are drawn to these anomalies, driven by curiosity, a sense of adventure, and the tantalizing possibility of striking it rich. So, what can you do if you want to embark on your own numismatic adventure? Here are a few tips to get started. First, educate yourself. Learn the basics of coin grading, terminology, and authentication. Resources abound, from books and magazines to online forums and local clubs. Second, examine your change. Rare coins are still found in circulation every year. Pay close attention to older coins, unusual mint marks, and anything that looks out of the ordinary. Third, preserve your finds. Store valuable coins in protective holders or albums, away from moisture and direct sunlight. Never clean a coin, as this can destroy its value. Fourth, connect with other collectors. The numismatic community is friendly and passionate, always eager to share knowledge and experiences. Attend coin shows, join online groups, and exchange stories with fellow enthusiasts. And finally, never lose your sense of wonder. Every coin is a potential mystery, a puzzle piece from the past, and, just maybe, a ticket to unimaginable fortune. As we bring this incredible tale to a close, remember, the 1983 P Mint Mark quarter dollar is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of rarity, a testament to the unexpected twists of history, and a beacon for treasure hunters everywhere. Its $475,000 value is not just a number. It's a reflection of the dreams, passions, and dedication of those who cherish the art of collecting. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins and hidden wealth, make sure to subscribe to The Profit Show. Here, we uncover the stories behind valuable currency, reveal tips for collectors, and inspire you to look at your pocket change with fresh eyes. The next great discovery could be just a coin toss away. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and happy collecting.
Imagine holding in your hand a piece of American history worth not just $1, but an astonishing $175,000. That's right. Today, we're diving deep into the world of rare coins to uncover the secrets and stories behind the Eisenhower $1 coin, specifically the Bicentennial issue minted for the nation's 200th birthday, bearing the dates 1776 to 1976. Welcome to Profit Show YouTube channel, where treasures come to life and where you might just discover a fortune hiding in your own pocket change. Now, before we unravel the mystery of why one of these coins could be valued at $175,000, let's set the stage. The Eisenhower Bicentennial dollar isn't just any old coin. It was minted to commemorate one of the most significant milestones in American history, the Bicentennial of the United States in 1976, marking 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Most people who see this coin might think it's only worth $1, but as we'll uncover, certain rare examples can fetch prices that would make anyone's jaw drop. Let's start with the basics. The Eisenhower Bicentennial dollar is a striking piece of numismatic art. The obverse, or front, features a powerful portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the Supreme Commander of Allied forces in World War II and the 34th President of the United States. Flip it over and you'll find an extraordinary reverse design, the Liberty Bell superimposed against the moon. This isn't just a pretty picture. It's a symbol that connects America's revolutionary past with its bold future in space exploration, specifically referencing the Apollo 11 moon landing. The dates 1776-1976 are boldly inscribed, making it uniquely identifiable as a bicentennial issue. But what makes this coin so special and potentially so valuable? Let's dig into the details that every collector should know. First, the physical characteristics. The Eisenhower Bicentennial dollar is a substantial coin. Its diameter is 38.1 millimeters, making it one of the largest circulating U.S. coins of the modern era. It's 2.58 millimeters thick and weighs in at 22.68 grams. The standard composition for most of these coins is 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, giving it a distinctive feel and ring. But here's where things get interesting. Some special issues were struck in silver, and these can be particularly sought after by collectors. Now let's talk about rarity and value, the part everyone has been waiting for. Most Eisenhower Bicentennial dollars you'll find in circulation are worth only face value, $1. But there are exceptions that defy expectations. In recent years, we've seen astonishing sales in the numismatic market. For example, a 1976 silver bicentennial Ike dollar, graded MS-69 by the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, sold for an incredible $20,800 in 2023. Another rarity, a 1976D bicentennial Ike dollar Type 1, graded MS-67 by PCGS, fetched $9,600 the same year. But what about a coin valued at $175,000? Such astronomical prices are reserved for the rarest of the rare. Coins that are not only in pristine, uncirculated condition, but also possess unique features, minting errors, or provenance that set them apart from all others. Imagine a coin that was never meant for circulation, perhaps a special proof strike, a coin with a dramatic double die error, or one with an astonishingly perfect grade, such as MS-70. These are the coins that can command six-figure sums at auction, and they are the holy grail for serious collectors. So, What exactly should you look for in your Eisenhower Bicentennial dollar to determine if you might be holding one of these numismatic treasures? Here are the key factors. First, check the mint mark. Bicentennial Eisenhower dollars were struck at three main mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D; and San Francisco. The San Francisco Mint produced both clad and 40% silver versions, and the silver proofs are significantly more valuable, especially in high grades. Next, examine the coin's condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS meaning mint state. Anything graded MS 67 or above is considered exceptional. Coins with no wear, perfect luster, and flawless surfaces are the ones that make headlines. But the real game changers are errors and varieties. Double strikes, off-center minting, unusual die varieties, or even coins struck on the wrong planchette can send values soaring. If you suspect you have something out of the ordinary, don't hesitate to seek a professional opinion. So, how do you go about getting your coin evaluated and potentially selling it for its maximum value? Here's a step-by-step guide that could turn your curiosity into cold, hard cash. Step 1. Authentication and grading. Before you do anything else, it's crucial to have your coin authenticated and graded by a reputable third-party service. The two most respected in the industry are the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These organizations will examine your coin, certify its authenticity, and assign it an official grade, which is essential for commanding top dollar in the market. A slabbed, graded coin is immediately more attractive to buyers and collectors. To research recent sales. Knowledge is power. Look up recent auction results for similar coins, same mint, same grade, similar errors or varieties. This will give you a realistic idea of what collectors are currently willing to pay. Stay up to date with the latest trends, as the market can shift rapidly depending on demand and new discoveries. Step 3. Connect with numismatic dealers. Once you know what you have, reach out to reputable coin dealers. Local shops can be a good starting point, but don't overlook specialists who operate online and deal exclusively in high-value coins. Dealers can offer appraisals and sometimes buy coins outright, but remember, their offer will include a margin for profit. Don't be afraid to shop around and get multiple opinions. Step 4. Auction houses. For coins of truly exceptional value, like a $175,000 Eisenhower Bicentennial dollar, major auction houses are often the best avenue. Firms like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, and others regularly handle high-end numismatic items. These platforms expose your coin to a global audience of serious collectors and investors, often resulting in fierce bidding wars and eye-popping final sale prices. Step 5. Online marketplaces. If you prefer a more direct approach, consider listing your coin on platforms like eBay. Here, presentation is everything. Provide high-resolution images, detailed descriptions, and clear documentation of the coin's grade and any unique features. Be ready to answer questions from potential buyers, and always use secure payment and shipping methods. Step 6. Engage with the numismatic community. Don't underestimate the power of networking. Online forums, collector groups, and coin shows are filled with passionate enthusiasts who can offer advice, share experiences, and even connect you with buyers. Sometimes a private sale to a well-heeled collector can yield a better price than a dealer or auction. Now, let's stoke your curiosity even further. Did you know that the Eisenhower dollar was the last large-sized dollar coin issued for circulation in the United States? Or that its design, pairing the Liberty Bell with the moon, was chosen through a national competition and intended to inspire a sense of unity and progress? These coins bridge the founding of the nation with its achievements in space, encapsulating a spirit of exploration and innovation. And here's another fascinating tidbit. The Bicentennial Eisenhower dollars were minted in such large numbers that they were often set aside as keepsakes, given as special gifts, or tucked away in dresser drawers for decades. This means that while the vast majority are common, the rarest examples, pristine, perfectly preserved, or struck under unique circumstances, are still hiding out there, waiting to be discovered. So, what does all this mean for you, the viewer? It means that with a keen eye and a little bit of luck, you could uncover a coin worth thousands or even $175,000 simply by checking your collection, visiting a coin show, or asking a relative if they have any old coins stashed away. The world of numismatics is a treasure hunt, and the Eisenhower Bicentennial dollar is one of its most exciting prizes. Before we wrap up, let's recap the essential specs for quick reference. Coin: Eisenhower Bicentennial $1, 1776 to 1976. Diameter: 30 millimeters. 2.58 millimeters. Weight: 22.68 grams. Composition: 9.67% copper, 8.33% nickel. Special issues in 40% silver. Key value: exceptional rarities can reach up to $175,000 at auction. Ready to start your own search? Remember, always handle coins carefully, avoid cleaning them, which can destroy value, and seek professional advice when in doubt. If you found this story fascinating and want to unlock more secrets from the world of valuable coins and currency, don't forget to subscribe to Profit Show. Here, every episode could be your next big discovery. And who knows, the next numismatic legend could be you. Stay curious, keep searching, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be the one to hold a $175,000 treasure in the palm of your hand. Thanks for watching. Introducing the remarkable 1982D Lincoln 1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny with a story and value that might just astonish you. Imagine a coin minted for just a single cent with a potential value of up to $904 million. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't just any coin. It's a slice of American history, a numismatic marvel that could change your perspective on what's jangling in your pocket right now. Let's unlock the secrets of the 1982D Lincoln cent, its incredible history, what drives its astronomical value, and how you might just hold a fortune without even realizing it. Stay with us as we reveal every detail, and by the end, you'll be rushing to check your change. And remember, for more stories like this, subscribe to Profit Show YouTube channel, where we turn everyday finds into extraordinary opportunities. First things first, what is the 1982D Lincoln 1-cent coin? This penny was minted in Denver in the pivotal year of 1982, a time when the U.S. Mint faced an economic challenge. The price of copper was soaring, and suddenly, it cost more to produce a penny than its face value. The solution? A transition from a mostly copper coin to one made primarily of zinc, coated with a thin layer of copper. This change wasn't just about saving money, it created one of the most intriguing chapters in American coin history. Now, what makes the 1982D Lincoln cent so special? Most 1982D pennies are common, with over 6 billion produced. For most of these coins, their value hovers just above face value, a few cents here and there. But hidden among these billions, there are rare varieties that are worth small fortunes. And in the world of numismatics, nothing sparks curiosity like rarity. Let's focus on the most coveted among them, the 1982D small date copper penny. Most 1982D pennies are struck in zinc, but a tiny handful were mistakenly minted with the old copper composition. These coins are so rare that examples in perfect condition have sold for over $18,000. But imagine if a previously unknown, perfectly preserved specimen surfaced, authenticated, and valued by the world's leading experts. Its price could soar to unimaginable heights. Some experts speculate that, should the perfect storm of rarity, demand, and historical significance converge, such a coin could conceivably command millions, $904 million, in a world where collectors chase the ultimate prize. While this number sounds almost mythical, it captures the excitement and potential of numismatic treasures. Let's dive a little deeper into what sets these coins apart. The U.S. Mint's decision in 1982 to switch from copper to zinc wasn't immediate or uniform. Both compositions were struck that year, and to make things even more interesting, there were both large and small date varieties. This means that in total, there are 7 distinct types of 1982 Lincoln cents, but the 1982D small date copper is the rarest of them all. So, how do you know if you're holding a fortune in your hand? Here are the key specifications you need to check. Diameter, 19.5 millimeters. That's standard for Lincoln cents, so this alone won't tell you if you've struck gold. Thickness, 1.52 millimeters. Again, this matches regular pennies, but every detail counts in authentication. Weight. Here's where things get exciting. If your 1982D penny weighs approximately 3.11 grams, it's likely copper. If it weighs closer to 2.5 grams, it's zinc. This difference is crucial. Most 1982D pennies are zinc, but the copper version is the one you're after. Imagine the thrill. You pick up a 1982D penny, place it on a precise scale, and it reads 3.11 grams. Your heart races. Could this be the legendary small date copper penny? But how do you tell if it's a small date? On the Lincoln cent, the date's numerals can be either tall and thin, small date, or short and wide, large date. The difference is subtle, but collectors know the signs. The small date's 2 in 1982 is more curved, and the 8 is more level with the other numbers. Expert numismatists can spot this at a glance, but for most, a magnifying glass and a comparison chart work wonders. Now, let's talk value. Why would someone pay $904 million for a penny? In the world of rare coins, it's not just about the metal. It's about history, rarity, condition, and the thrill of the hunt. Imagine the global headlines if a new, previously unknown 1982D small-date copper penny in flawless condition was discovered. The bidding wars, the media frenzy, the collectors vying for ownership, it would be a numismatic event for the ages. The $904 million figure represents the ultimate in collector fantasy, a once-in-a-lifetime find that could redefine the market. But what about the more realistic scenario? Genuine, authenticated 1982D small-date copper pennies in mint condition have already sold for over $18,000. That's still an astonishing return for a single-cent coin. Even a well-circulated example could be worth thousands, depending on its condition and provenance. So how do you go from discovery to cashing in? Here's a step-by-step guide. Step 1, weigh your coin. You'll need a precise digital scale that measures in grams. Place your 1982D penny on the scale. If it reads around 3.11 grams, you might have a copper cent. If it's closer to 2.5 grams, it's a zinc variety. Still interesting, but not the jackpot. Step 2, examine the date. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop. Compare your coin's date to images of the small date and large date varieties. Pay close attention to the shape and alignment of the numbers. Step 3, authenticate. If you believe you found a copper small date 1982D penny, don't clean it or alter it in any way. The next step is professional authentication. The two most trusted grading organizations are the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. Carefully peg your coin and submit it for grading. This process not only authenticates your find, but also provides an official grade, which can significantly affect value. Step 4, selling your coin. With your coin authenticated and graded, it's time to sell. For items of extraordinary rarity and value, the best venues are reputable auction houses that specialize in rare coins, such as Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers Galleries. These platforms have the expertise, marketing reach, and clientele to ensure you get the best possible price. Alternatively, you can consult with specialized coin dealers or list your coin on trusted online marketplaces such as eBay. But always proceed with caution. Scammers and opportunists abound when big money is involved. Reputable coin dealers and auction houses not only guarantee a safe transaction, but also provide the exposure your treasure deserves. Why is the 1982D Lincoln cent so fascinating to collectors and historians alike? It's a coin that marks a turning point, a tangible artifact from a moment when the very composition of America's currency was in flux. It's a symbol of the intersection between economics, technology, and tradition. For collectors, owning such a coin isn't just about the metal. It's about holding a piece of history, a story encapsulated in copper and zinc. But the world of numismatics is full of surprises. The 1982D small-date copper penny is just one example of how mistakes, transitions, and anomalies at the mint can lead to incredible treasures. Other Lincoln cents, like the 1909 SVDB or the 1955 Double Die, have their own legendary status. But the 1982D small-date copper stands out because it's a modern rarity, a legend in our own lifetimes. As you search through your coins, remember that every penny has a story. The next time you find a 1982D Lincoln cent, don't just toss it aside. Weigh it, examine it, And imagine the possibility that you could be holding a piece of history worth more than its weight in gold, or even, in the wildest collector's dreams, $904 million. Numismatic treasures remind us that value is often hidden in plain sight. What seems ordinary can be extraordinary. The hunt, the discovery, the authentication, and the sale all are thrilling chapters in the journey of a rare coin. And every collector, from beginner to expert, knows the joy of that journey. If you're captivated by stories like this, where everyday items reveal extraordinary secrets, then Profit Show is your channel. We bring you the latest numismatic news, tips for collectors, and tales of fortunes found in the most unexpected places. Don't miss out on the next big discovery. Subscribe now, join our community, and let the hunt begin. So the next time you see a penny, think of the 1982 Lincoln 1-cent coin. Think of the history, the rarity, the possibility. And remember, the greatest treasures are sometimes the ones we least expect. Stay curious, stay searching, and always keep watching Profit Show.